Ever find yourself instinctively reaching for the same type of candy bar, the exact same brand, every single time you're at the checkout? Or maybe you scoff at trying a new pizza place, perfectly content with your long-standing loyalty to Pizza Pete's, even though everyone else raves about Slice of Heaven down the street. Do you stick to the same grocery list week after week, venturing into new aisles only when absolutely necessary? If any of this sounds familiar, then you're in the right place, because today we're diving deep into the psychology behind our brand loyalty. What does consistently choosing the same brands say about you? It's more revealing than you might think. We're going to uncover the hidden motivations behind your consumer choices, exploring how your preferences for certain brands can offer insights into your personality, your values, and even your deepest desires. Brand loyalty isn't just about a simple preference for a particular product. It's a complex interplay of psychology, emotion, and even evolutionary biology. At its core, consistent brand choice often signals a desire for stability and predictability in a world that can often feel chaotic and overwhelming. We are, after all, creatures of habit, and habits, especially those reinforced by consistent positive experiences, create neural pathways in our brains that make choosing the familiar feel almost automatic. It's a cognitive shortcut, saving us mental energy and reducing decision fatigue. Why spend precious brain power agonizing over which brand of coffee to buy when you already know with absolute certainty that Morning Buzz always delivers the perfect cup? This mental efficiency is crucial in our hyper-stimulated world where we are constantly bombarded with choices. Think about it. From the moment you wake up until you go to bed, you are making decisions about what to wear, what to eat, what to watch, and which products to use. Brand loyalty helps to streamline this process, freeing up your cognitive resources for more important tasks. But the story goes far deeper. For some, brand loyalty stems from a deeply rooted sense of trust. A brand that has consistently delivered quality and reliability becomes a trusted companion, a source of comfort in a world filled with uncertainty. This is especially true for older generations who grew up in times when products were built to last and brands stood for something more than just profit. Think of your grandparents' unwavering devotion to a specific make of car or their insistence on only using a particular brand of detergent. For them, it's not just about the product itself, it's about the values and promises that the brand represents. This trust is often built over decades of consistent performance and positive interactions with the brand. It's a testament to the power of long-term relationships and the importance of keeping promises. Back in the day, brands cultivated this trust through consistent quality and, in many cases, a real sense of connection to the community. Nowadays, that trust has to be earned through transparency and reliability. However, for others, brand loyalty is tied to their identity. The brands we choose often reflect who we are, or at least who we aspire to be. Wearing a certain brand of athletic apparel might signal that you're a serious athlete, even if you only hit the gym twice a week. Driving a particular make of car might convey your success and status. Choosing certain brands can be a way of broadcasting our values, our interests, and our social affiliations to the world. We are, in essence, wearing our brand preferences on our sleeves. This is especially prevalent among younger generations who are highly attuned to the social and cultural meanings embedded in the brands they consume. Social media plays a huge role here, with influencers and celebrities constantly showcasing their favorite brands, creating a sense of desire and aspiration among their followers. It's not just about the product anymore, it's about the lifestyle that it represents. Let's break down a few distinct psychological profiles of the brand-loyal consumer. First, we have the traditionalist. This individual values consistency, reliability, and heritage. They are drawn to brands with a long and established history, brands that have stood the test of time and continue to deliver the same quality they always have. They are less interested in the latest trends and more interested in the enduring values that a brand represents.
They are likely to stick with the same brands their parents and grandparents used, passing down their brand loyalties from one generation to the next. Their brand choices reflect a desire for stability and a connection to the past. Consider the example of a family who has been drinking the same brand of coffee for 3 generations. It's not just about the taste, it's about the memories and traditions associated with that particular brand. Next, we have the identity seeker. For this individual, brands are a way of expressing their personality and affiliations. They carefully curate their brand choices to reflect their values, interests, and aspirations. They might be loyal to brands that are known for their ethical practices, their environmental sustainability, or their support of social causes. They see brands as a way of making a statement about who they are and what they believe in. Their brand loyalty is often tied to a desire for self-expression and social connection. They will usually be found among the most loyal consumers of brands like Patagonia or Tom's Shoes.
These consumers are actively seeking brands that align with their personal values and are willing to pay a premium for products that reflect their beliefs. It's a form of conscious consumerism, where purchasing decisions are driven by a desire to make a positive impact on the world. Then there's the security blanket. This person seeks comfort in predictability in a chaotic world. They stick to familiar brands because they offer a sense of reassurance and stability. They may have had a positive experience with a particular brand in the past, and they're reluctant to try something new for fear of being disappointed. Their brand loyalty is often driven by anxiety and a need for control. This profile often intersects with those experiencing generalized anxiety or those who appreciate the routine of the same grocery list in stores. For these individuals, brand loyalty is not just about the product itself, it's about the feeling of safety and security that it provides. It's a way of creating a sense of order and predictability in a world that often feels overwhelming. And finally, we have the reward maximizer. This person's loyalty is primarily driven by reward programs, discounts, and loyalty points. They are highly attuned to the economic benefits of sticking with a particular brand and are motivated by the desire to get the most bang for their buck. While their loyalty may appear superficial, it is nonetheless a powerful driver of their purchasing decisions.
They will sign up for every rewards program and meticulously track their points, always looking for ways to maximize their savings. This type of brand loyalty is often seen as more transactional, driven by rational self-interest rather than emotional attachment. However, it can be a highly effective strategy for brands looking to build customer loyalty, especially in competitive markets. It's also important to consider the role of cognitive biases in brand loyalty. The availability heuristic, for example, leads us to favor brands that are readily available or easily recalled, even if they are not necessarily the best option. Think of the brands you see advertised most frequently. They are often the ones that come to mind first when you need to make a purchase. The confirmation bias causes us to seek out information that confirms our existing beliefs about a brand, while ignoring information that contradicts them. If you already believe that a particular brand is superior, you are more likely to pay attention to positive reviews and ignore negative ones. And the anchoring bias leads us to rely too heavily on the first piece of information we receive about a brand, even if that information is irrelevant or outdated. This initial impression can have a lasting impact on our perception of the brand. Attachment theory originally developed to explain the dynamics of infant-caregiver relationships, can also shed light on brand loyalty. Just as infants form secure attachments to their caregivers, consumers can form emotional attachments to certain brands. These attachments can be based on a variety of factors, such as the brand's ability to provide comfort, security, or a sense of belonging. A secure attachment to a brand can lead to long-term loyalty and a willingness to forgive occasional lapses in quality or service. Think about the emotional connection that some people have with their favorite coffee shop or their go-to clothing brand. It's not just about the product, it's about the feeling that it evokes. Beyond the individual level, brand loyalty also has significant implications for businesses and the economy as a whole. Brands with a strong base of loyal customers are more resilient to economic downturns and competitive pressures. They're also able to command higher prices and generate more revenue. Building brand loyalty is therefore a key objective for many companies, and they invest heavily in marketing and advertising to cultivate these relationships. In today's crowded marketplace, establishing brand loyalty is vital to long-term survival. That's why companies spend billions per year to try to retain customer loyalty. So, what's the final reveal, the most important insight? It's this. Your brand loyalty isn't just about the products you buy, it's about the stories you tell yourself about yourself. It's about the values you hold dear, the emotions you seek to evoke, and the identity you strive to create. It's about the psychological comfort of the known in an environment of infinite choices, and it's a powerful reflection of your inner world. It's a way of expressing yourself and connecting with others who share your values and aspirations. The brands you choose are, in a very real sense, a window into your soul. And now, more than ever before, the conscious consumer has the power to choose brands that reflect the values that they share. So, tell me, which brand loyalist are you? Are you the traditionalist, clinging to the familiar comforts of the past? The identity seeker, carefully curating your brand choices to reflect your values? The security blanket, seeking solace in the predictability of familiar brands? Or the reward maximizer, driven by the allure of discounts and points? Let me know in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious. And don't forget to tell me what your go-to